If you're finding Monopoly a bit bland for Halloween, you might be tempted to play these dark paranormal games. They are derived from ancient rituals to summon dark forces of primitive gods, to see souls and even evil beings. Each one comes with ominous warnings against meddling with fate, although skeptics would dismiss them as slightly weird parlour games. Either way, apply caution, as you never know where the paranormal will take you. Number 6. The Midnight Game. This archaic pagan ritual is said to have been used as retribution against anyone defying the gods. The challenge is to summon the Midnight Man at midnight and then avoid him until 3:33 am. Reported side effects could include long-term psychological trauma, according to those who have played it. To play, you need to have a candle, matches, salt, pen and paper, a wooden door, and finally, a drop of your own blood. In order to invite the Midnight Man into your house, write your name on the paper and place your drop of blood next to it. Next, turn off all the lights in your place and position the burning candle and paper before a wooden door. You need to knock on this door 22 times, with the last knock at the stroke of 12 am. You then open the door, blow out the candle, close the door again and quickly relight the candle. This ritual starts the game, and you have until 3:33 am to stay away from the Midnight Man as he seeks you in the dark. You may hear sounds of whispering, experience temperature drops, and see a candle flicker or go out as signs that he is nearby. Be sure to relight the candle within 10 seconds and then sprinkle a salt circle completely around yourself, where you need to remain until the game ends at 3:33 am. If the Midnight Man catches you, the warnings are dire from those who have played. He'll either capture you inside a delirium of your biggest fear or claw out your internal organs piece by piece. To summarise, it's probably best not to play this terrifying game at all. Number 5. Three Kings. The eerie Three Kings game comes from No Sleep subreddit. To play, you need 2 mirrors facing each other on either side of a chair, as well as a lit candle. The chair represents your throne as a symbolic king, while the mirrors represent your queen and your fool, although it is unclear which is which. To start the game at exactly 3:30 am, you need to sit on the chair facing one of the mirrors, holding the lit candle and peering into the darkness. The intention of this mentalist game is to transfer your awareness to another plane of consciousness. Many players report experiencing insights into their past and present through fresh eyes and holding intense and soul-searching conversations with themselves. Others claim the ritual elicits an enlightening dream state. The all-night meditation game uncovers secrets that stay with you forever, whether favourable or unwanted. Number 4. The Closet Game. The Closet Game's only goal is to invite a demon inside your house. To play, go into your wardrobe and stand there with an unlit match. You then recite the request, "Show me the light or leave me in the darkness." After this, you should hear a muted whispering reply. Immediately then, light your match. It is said that failure to light it in time will enable the demon to pull you into a chasm of eternal blackness. After lighting the match, open your wardrobe door and slowly move out into the room, with the awareness that your wardrobe is now inhabited by a demon. With this new haunting, it's suggested that you now never look inside your wardrobe without a light, and also rumoured that if you happen to leave the wardrobe door open by night, you'll see the demon observing you from inside with red glowing eyes. Number 3. One Man Hide and Seek. One Man Hide and Seek is centred around ancient folklore, which describes agitated roaming souls, constantly searching for bodies to occupy. The archaic ritual is said to summon such a spirit by presenting it with a doll rather than a human host. In addition to its sinister sounding ramifications, the game requires considerable preparation before playing. First, find a doll which you can empty of stuffing. Replace the stuffing with rice, as well as a piece of your own fingernail or hair. Stitch the doll closed again with a red thread. Put it in a tub full of water and then turn out all the lights. Fill your mouth with salt water and return to the tub, where you should find the doll has vanished. Then you start searching for it throughout your home, making sure that all lights stay off. One-man hide and seek finishes only once you have discovered where the doll is. Release the salt water in your mouth onto it. Then you wait until the doll dries out, burn it and scrap the remaining fragments to complete the ritual. Number 2. Dry bones. Dry bones is hide and seek versus a demon, so there are more dire repercussions if you lose the game. Firstly, you will need a candle and a match. At 12:01 AM, go into your bathroom, stare into the mirror and light the candle, allowing the match to burn out on its own. Then recite the words, "I am aware of your presence and I welcome you into my home. Come now." What happens next is that you run as fast as possible and hide. You must remain hidden until 3 AM, when you go into the biggest room you have. You then say, "Thank you for playing, but you must leave now. You are no longer welcome." You should then hear a low voice groaning, which means the demon has agreed to your request and you have survived the game. If so, lesson says you receive a reward of your choosing. Being found and losing apparently carries an indescribable penalty. Number 1. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary is one of the best known paranormal games. It is based on a prophetic folk legend spirit who can be either friendly or evil, possibly the infamous Queen Mary. The Bloody Mary apparition is mainly seen in group games, but needs to be summoned by one single person at a time. To do so, take it in turns to stand in a dark room before a mirror, holding a lit candle, and chant her name 13 times. Mary should then appear behind you as a corpse, witch, or ghost, and often covered in blood. She is said to be capable of screaming curses and even physical attacks. If you find her presence too frightening, she can be dismissed by reciting, "Bloody Mary, I am free of thee."